What is up, everyone? How are we doing? Welcome, Cool, Mike, Lars, Ollie. Welcome. Hope you are all doing well. Well, as the title suggests, we are potentially looking at finding something other than the Porky for someone to live. Because, as we've been playing around with for a little while, might not be the best place for me. It's not the most stable platforms and not the most consistent of drivers. So we're going to have a play around with a couple of bits and see what we like the feel of, basically. Hey Alex, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Let's jump first of all. We'll go back to Old Faithful. We're going to go with the Merc. Yeah, so we're going to try the Merc. Go back to our Tangerine Dream. See how we feel with that. We're gonna try the Lexus because I do enjoy the Lexus. I think some of the issues of it were being very slow in a straight line now seem to be fixed. And yeah, there's been a lot of calls at the Aston. Ollie said the Aston as well in the past is a pretty good place to start. So we'll try there as well. So we've got a few things to try out this evening. We might get all three. We might only get two of them. I will try and get up early so I can get a bit of my bit more progress on the shed done in the morning. Because it's slow going at the moment because of work changing my hours and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, just trying to get that tucked away as soon as possible because I need to get a spark in ASAP, but I want to get it watertight obviously before he turns up, so there's a bit of work needed for that. So should be done. So I'm off next week so I can get a bit of work done, but I am quite busy next week with my week off, so ideally I can get a sparky in next week to wire it if I can get it watertight. Ideally I want to get it watertight by the end of this week. Sparky in to wire it up next week, obviously their schedule allowing. I should be able to get it insulated pretty quick. Decorating's probably going to take a couple of weeks. We're probably looking about a month or so, basically until it's fully buttoned up and done, I would imagine. So sort of mid to end April is probably where I'm looking to get it buttoned up and stuff. Oh, thank you very much for the resub, Mikey. Appreciate you. Got killed so many times in the hyper today. That's why I don't go in hypers. Hey Jack, how you doing, mate? We've been maining the Porsche for a while, Broomy. We're actually looking to see if we can do something other than the Porsche. Not that it's a bad car, I just don't think it's the best suited for me. I'm not the most consistent of people, and the Porsche requires a bit more aggressive inputs than I generally like to do with the car. So potentially, so we're looking at Merc, Lexus, and Aston. Basically, are probably the three. I did want to look at the Lambo, but the extra weight for the fuel is just a bit of a meh. Although it does sound delightful being V10 because it makes V10 noises. So we probably should do at least a little bit of warm up, shouldn't we? Like a lap. Let's do a lap of warm up, shall we? Just to get the old cobwebs off. That was almost a tragedy. We almost knocked cider over the floor. I've never got on too well with the Ferrari. I did when I first started it, back in like pre-release patch, whatever it was, update 4. I enjoyed that, and then when we went live, it was all about the Merc for me. No, Mac has been nerfed, basically. It's the Mac is just not great at everything. Like, it's fine, but it's all fine. Yeah, I've enjoyed the Lexus back when I used it a bit more, Edna. I moved away from it when it was just like horrifically slow in a straight line at a place like Monza. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid the BMW for no other reason than it's just really boring. So we've got the Go setups on race for load. The Merc's got some really funky TC stuff at Fuji as well. It runs like 0 slip, which is really weird. So, but the Merc is pretty safe. It does have some weird curb interactions I've found, so I'm not 100% sure if this one. It's a bit abrasive on its tyres as well. I think the Lexus is just, in general, a better package. But the Merc does also sound very good, so... And it's a Tangerine Dream, obviously. We do love the Tangerine Dream. Also doesn't feel too bad on like cold tyres. It's pretty drivable on cold. Was that here at Silverstone, was it, Alex? So my quickest is a 2 minute 0.5 in the Porsche. But that was after a lot of laps, and that was chasing Ollie as well. So we haven't quite got that character chase with us right now. But the Merc feels nice and solid, nice and planted and stuff. You did a few more, did you? Okay. Yeah, we've taken a bit of a hit in the older rankings after my sort of aggressive impact with the wall when I was just too tired to carry on. So we got a little bit of repairing to do with that. But you can see on cold tyres, this thing's very drivable. Very drivable. This corner's my weakness in every car. Just cannot get that corner right. Oh dear. Hello. The Merc seems a little bit reluctant to turn in sometimes, but it's front engine, so what do you expect? Game seems really quiet to me today. I don't know why. If the levels seem right on your end, let me know, and I can always just boost it in my ears. So it seems really quiet for some reason. Could just be my hearing. Oh god, that's not the start to that you want, is it? Bit quick through there. Put better there though. Yeah, I mean, there's no sort of like, every car is capable of doing good times. It's sort of what do you want from the car. So the bit with the Porsche that I'm lacking is it's very difficult to get moves done anywhere other than because it's just quite slow in a straight line because you run a lot of wing, because you have to slide the fucking thing about everywhere. So we're looking for something that gives us a bit more poke in a straight line, and also it's just quite safe to drive, you know. Okay, that's fine. I can always turn the crank up in my ears if everyone's happy with the levels. I probably was running the Porsche quite loud just because, you know, flat six noises. But I mean, this is like super drivable. We've just thrown a quick race setup on it. I think this is the eSport one as well. And yeah, it's super safe. But I'm not hustling the thing, don't get me wrong. That's a bit better. The Merc I find has some weird curb interactions at some circuits, like the exit curb at Ascari, entry curb at Eau Rouge, that kind of thing. So I don't know how we're all going to fare with that. It could just be a learning curve, you know. learning where and how to drive it, that kind of thing. There we go. We've had a load more times through Maggots and Beckett's there on the second run, so McLaren's just a bit meh. Like McLaren doesn't do great anywhere. It's like it's fine as a car. Like I don't really want to just grab a fine car, and I don't really like the brakes. They're very under chewy. Like they're very like hey when you put the brakes on. Like there's not a lot of bite to them. So I've never really got on with McLaren in any game. Like I just look at it going, I just don't like it. Just don't like it. And as Alex said, if you haven't pressed the like button already, do please tickle that button for us. It does help. We can get a lot of likes early out of the box. It might mean that YouTube thinks that, oh shit, this guy knows what he's doing. Maybe we should get some more people in here. And more people is more better. Oh god. So there's some moves going in terms of I'm going to be getting we're getting a standalone monitor mount for when we move into the shed. I need to measure up to get a bit of extruded done for the cross member because they're all a bit too long for what I want to do. I need about 1 meter, so I need to get that ordered and cut, but that won't be too difficult. There's not been much changes by way of the rig. We're going to move the pedals onto hard mounted onto the base plate, and we're going to switch to drive them in shoes rather than in a little sock boy. And then we're going to be but just say slowly moving our way over into the shed area. So not filming it so much because it's all done. Like it's going to be done in 20-minute to 1 hour segments after work and in the mornings before work, kind of deal. So it's not really the most interesting of builds, really. Quali 4. There. Right. Cool. Yeah, see, this is the weird thing, like the eSport one, there's like no slip angle on it, and it still feels like super safe. I'll be taking pictures of stuff as it goes. I've got one of like the shell right now, but there's a few bits that I need to get the roof on sooner rather than later to try and keep the water out. And where I built it, like pretty close to the fence, means attaching that at the back is going to be pretty interesting. But it's fine. We'll work it out. We'll figure it out. That's alright, mate. No worries. I saw you. You're in the zone chasing down P5. I totally get it. No dramas at all. Yep, shed slags. You got it. Wait, steady. Yeah, it's all slowly coming up Millhouse at the moment. We're going to be hopefully getting a little desk area in there. It's not the biggest of sheds. It's only sort of 8 foot by 5. So there's space for like the rig and maybe like sort of 4 foot worth of desks. So it's a little workout area, a little working area. I can go where I can sit where I'm not in the rig, you know. Plans to do maybe some Lego streams, like Lego building streams here and there. When we get in, I'm gonna do, if you've seen what Ollie did sort of about 6 months ago, like a streamathon type thing, which will be like a subathon but not continuously one stream because you know I've got to go to work and stuff like that. But what we'll basically do is for every like subscriber, channel member, super chat donation, Prime, all that sort of stuff, we'll increase the timer and I will stream daily until that timer's down, basically. So as a way of trying to get some money back in the coffers after I've melted the credit card trying to get this thing up and running. It'll be a pain. I mean, I'm gonna collapse it down to its like segment form, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Getting it through the door might be an interesting manoeuvre, but we'll figure it out. It's fun. But yeah, it's a fucking heavy beastie, but we'll figure it out. Be alright. Be right in the way. Hey man, you got to be a professional streamer. It's like, hey, I've just done this thing, right? I need you to pay me back for it now, guys. That's how this streaming thing works, right? I buy myself nice stuff and then I get you guys to pay for it. /S. That's for sarcasm for those who aren't aware of. Yeah, true. That you're not wrong. That is generally the easy way of doing it. Yeah, just build the house around the rig. Like, just knock the rest of the house down, leave the rig here, and build the rest of the house around it. Would have been the easier play. It's not the pay for my shed subathon. It's the help me hit my minimum credit card payment needed for the month stream-a-thon. Because as with everything, I'm going a bit OTT on stuff, and oh god, well, what's the point of having a good credit rating if you're not going to use it every now and again, eh? Hey Mark, oh, sorry Chris, Mark. Hey Mark, Chris. Yeah, I'm doing the inverse broadbent. I've moved from into the house into a shed. Call me Bimmy Broadbent. I'm backwards. Probably should really focus on qualifying a bit. When do I ever pay attention to what I'm doing? Steady. Jolly fraud event. Yeah, no, fair play. Yeah, I get it. I do like a good pun. I need to stop doing that. Can we maybe face the right way? Right. Stop cutting the Stop cutting the corner like a fucking idiot and drive it properly. That corner there is my fucking nemesis. I can never get it fucking right. I'm also cutting that way too much as well. I don't need to cut in that hard. Oh, just skin issues. Nah, just driving like an idiot. Just usual smooth brain activities. Get off the red things. I think the Porsche could take those quite easily. The Merc is like, nah, son. I am a fine piece of engineering. I require to be treated with kid gloves. Don't be lumping me over no big bits of curbing. Ooh, that was a twitchy on entry there. Again, skill issue. It's not very smooth control input on my end. There we go. Shit ton of time through there that time. I promise nothing, John. I don't do the whole concentrating thing. Braking a bit early there. Right, let's not lump it over this fucking corner this time. That's better. Slower, but better. Ultimately quicker. Yeah, I've slowly been picking up stuff on B&Q on my way home. So I've got the sealant stuff to start going through and getting all the silicone into the crevasses to try and keep the weather out. Then we got the main bit of insulation to go into the walls after that. But slowly getting there. Hey Logan, how you doing, mate? 2018 in a car I've not really driven much. I'll take that. We didn't have a great T1 either, so let's get that a bit better. It was a bit better. losing time through here. There's definitely more time through Maggots and Beckett's. I'm definitely slow through here right now. Car just feels very on edge through there. So I'm really not trusting it to hook up when I want it to. We're just starting it, Logan. Literally the first one here. You're watching the qualifying for it. We're usual struggles, but you know, it wouldn't be a BPM stream if we weren't struggling at least a little bit now, would it? There's definitely more time here if we can get a bit more aggressive on the brakes. Oh, a little bit wide there. Right, see if we can carry a bit more speed through here this time. No. Too stabby on the brakes on the way in. Alright, no mud. Literally no point finishing that lap. What do we get? 201? 201.8. Okay, it's not terrible. Not great by any stretch of the imaginations, but it's not terrible. I think we're going to go for a safe setup in the race. Have a bit of slip angle in there. Yeah, 440 is a bit too sketchy for me for a race. If we go with that, but we bring that down. Well, the Merc was where we first really started on LMU when it launched, because we obviously got the Tangerine Dream. It was kind of the first car I really, after launch anyway, that we sort of just mained for a while. I did probably about 30 races straight in it. Sounds really good. It was really nice to drive. It's got some weird nuances to it. But I don't know. I'm trying to avoid the BMW just because I honestly find it's easy to drive and it's quick. I'm quicker in it than I am anything else. But I just find it a bit boring. You know, like for me personally, I know John loves it. It's his main, but for me, it's just like, we're gonna knock that up a couple of clicks just to be on the safe side. I don't know if we're gonna sit with it because it does chew its tires a bit quick. So we're gonna bounce to the Lexus next. Yes, I know, Chrissy Mark, that we're gonna be Lexus is on the list. It's between the Merc, the Lexus, and the Aston. The Merc is basically because it's like it's member berries for me. You know, there's nostalgia to me in the Merc. And as I say, we got the member berries, Tangerine Dream. Oh, I've just seen Alex is in. 4 seconds off the pace, Alex is. Oh dear. Why are you so far off the pace at Silverstone, mate? You're normally rapid. Have you just not really done Silverstone, I guess? Yeah, I've just never really bonded with the Aston. And it does, you have to, like, it's got a bit more nuance to driving it quickly than other cars have, from what I hear as well, so. There's a little bit of that to it as well. The Lyco in the Merc can be a bit tough as well, I've heard. The Vet can be quick over a one lap. I've used it before. Like at Silverstone, I was burning the fucking rears, like absolutely shredding them. Which is apparently a thing. But here we go. 40 minutes at Silverstone. GT3s, hold on your butts. Here we go. Oh, plus 10 to the guy in front. That's beautiful. We got that to look forward to at the end of the race. TY Ollie. Oh, frames. Beautiful. Two people off in the shrubberies over there. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like lost frames like it was the other day. It was just like amount of cars on the track, poorly optimised game kind of deal. Oh, hello Ferrari. That was a tasty little move there. Well done. Okay. Both of you are going to miss the corner and almost drive into me, so I have to bail on that corner. Beautiful. Yeah, the Merc's gearing's really long, the brakes kind of suck in it as well. Alright. I guess we're just going to fucking send it through that corner then, are we? Beautiful, boys. Well done. I stopped to let the other two go through, and then someone else just like, I'm just going to fucking send it, boy. Hold on. What, don't fucking bruh me. What the fuck am I meant to do? Stop and let you through, you cunt. Like, I let the two hypers that were next to me through. The other guy's like, hold my beer. I'm coming through too, sir. Be a shame if someone sat in your passenger seat, wouldn't it? Fucking bellend. Not my fucking fault that you were behind the GT3s, you pleb. Trying to kill him again. Well, okay. Alright, well, this is going to be great for the tyres. I really don't know what happened there. The rear just went like, I'm just coming round now. Let's do it again. I'm assuming it's tyre related. Probably from the massive flat spots I've got on it. We're having a real shit run of races recently. Okay. Cool. I love 83% lefts on lap 2. This is going to be a fun race. I am having fun. I've got loads of, what is it they call? Grip. Oh wait, no, the other one. I got none of it. Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as it could be, but I would still prefer it to be like 90. If I hadn't got killed by that fucking hypercar for no fucking reason. Because, hyper donkey brain. Then getting caught out T1. Just because the car's like, oh, I'm just going to spin now. So, we are fast tracking our way back down to bronze 3 at this rate. I've got fucking nothing. No grip at the rear at all. Move some of the bias back because we're quite heavily front bias.
Time to 14.48.
That's better. I mean, I don't get what that guy was even fucking thinking. He just fucking yeeted it into the corner. It's like, what do you want me to do? I have to try and turn in at some point, man. And then he's in the track going, bruh. It's like, dude, you're the one that broadsided me. I turned into the fucking corner. Well, this one is going to be a challenge. Stop. Because we're going to keep getting caught out by that at the race, which is going to hurt the tyres even more every time it happens. So this is going to be fun. just annoying. I thought we were going to have a fun race, and now we're just hot lapping at the back again. And we're on shit tyres, so I can't even try and push for lap time. Oh well, that's what it is. We'll try again the next one. If we make it, obviously. If we're too slow in this one, there's a good chance we'll miss the start of the next one because LMU lobby things. Go setups are alright. Their way of explaining how the setups vary is shit. Like, they give you, there's 4 different setups, and one of them, like, setup number 1 is from fucking December. It's like, well, why have I got that? We're not on that patch anymore. Just get rid of it. Like, there's just weird shit like that. That if you download the, so if you use the Go installer, it's different because it tells you when the file's created. If you download them and put them into your folder yourself, it's like, yeah, it all downloaded. These files are all created the same day you download them, buddy. So good luck telling me why 1, 2, or 4 is different. So that bit is kind of shit. Like, just give me the most recent one. Like, I don't care what the setup was 2 months ago. Tell me what it is now. Like, there's just no reason for it to be there. See someone. But other than that, I mean, it's okay. Their setups, I wouldn't say they're any better or worse than high most, to be honest. Oh my god, this fucking car. Well, not this car, these fucking tyres, I guess, is probably a better description for the issues I'm having right now. Back even more, right? Fuck me. Yeah, probably a good shout. I'm probably pushing a bit too hard.
That time was a 2:02.92.
There you go, that's a bit better. Okay, I think we're slowly learning how to Magnus and Beckett's. Okay. I can see why you would go that side rather than use the entire fucking track to the right hand side of me, but fair enough. It's not like I was moving over to the left hand side, but okay. Fuck me, I almost got killed again. That was so close to getting killed then. Jesus H. Christ. Yeah, I think it's, well, where are we in Berkshire for Silverstone? I'm guessing probably somewhere in, I don't know, Surrey? Devon, maybe? Yeah, just fucking send it into T1 again, mate. This is all really, really good hypercar stuff going on right now. Oh my god, this rear left is really fucking with me. And we're just going further and further fucking backwards from it as well. Oh, must not yeet it into a wall. Must not yeet it into a wall. It's all under braking as well. The tyre is just giving away under braking. I'm trying to feather the braking a bit more, but as soon as I put like any amount of pressure in that tyre and try and do any form of trail braking, it's just like, nah mate, giving up. What is this hypercar lobby? And they're dead again. This Porsche been killed by hypercar. Ultimate rejoin. These hypercars are like literally stupid. They're just killing GT3s for fun now, look. What even is this lobby? I've made up 2 positions just from hypercars killing people. There's another dead one over there, I think. Yep. This is just... I've not seen a lobby like this for a while. Oh, it's just giving away again. I just can't... What am I meant to do there? I just... Oh. Like every time I try and slow the car down, just like, now, like... I'm going to be on fucking carcass on the lefts in a second. Am I just putting too much brake input in? But it doesn't feel like it's a relatively big braking zone, right? Okay. What we got? I feel like I'm trying to be light on the brakes right now. But no matter what I'm doing into fucking end of hanger straight, it's just snapping on me. Yeah, okay. As long as it's not anything I'm trying to compensate as much as I can. But if I put any decent level of braking into it, what ABS am I running? Right, slip angle, don't that one. Is that ABS? Right, which one do I set as ABS?
That time was a 207.95.
I must have done it somewhere. Oh, it's there. Okay, alright. It might be because we're on ABS 6 as well. Let's try and put it on 9. That could be an issue. Generally I prefer our ABS 6 works, but I think with the insane difference between grip, moving it more front axle bias is probably going to be better. Okay, sure. Okay. I mean, I was very light on the brake pedal that time as well. But maybe that will help a little bit. Yeah, it's not even like it's more the fact that as soon as I put any kind of lock into it, the rear just breaks out. Like, it's any form of trail braking, the car's just like, nah. Oh, the guy who took me out is bruh-ing again, so I'm guessing he's probably killed someone else. So we might have another freebie here in a minute. We're going to have to take lefts as well. So he's braying again. He's also got a button for bruh, which means he gets into a lot of incidents. That's what I'm learning. Okay, I think I'm starting to get a bit more of a feel for the car. But hang on a minute, I need to be compensated for my fucking time here. How it starts.
Lap 2:02.72.
Why would you even attempt to have a... Okay. What? Alright, fine. Sure, I guess. I don't quite know what your plan was there, but... Right behind is like very much fast entry, slow exit. It's very interesting to watch. Nope. Maniac! Wrong button. I bet probably fitting. Man, what the fuck is this lobby, man? He had space on the inside. He just threw it in there and then couldn't keep it tight enough to the corner and just spun me. He had space because that's where the fucking hypercar was. We've had some fucking terrible luck the last couple of days. This has been fucking awful.
Time 2:07.64.
I knew he was going to do it as well because Mateboy's been absolutely chucking it in on corner entry and slow as shit on the exits. About to get killed again though, so don't worry about it. Yeah, fuck you. Called it. What is this lobby? What have I done to anger the gods to be in this lobby? Right, LMU's gods have just said, nah, you've had far too many civilised people of late. I've got to give you some fucking spanners to work with. You're gonna get killed again here, boys. I can feel it. Oh, fuck me, a hyper managed to get past me without touching me. Who'd have thought? Porsche's got again. Almost killed me again. Yeah, no, it's getting close to it, mate. Like, I'm just like, I'm so close to being done.
Time 2:03.
Who's it that broke my rear suspension? I've just realised, because that might be part of the reason I'm struggling with the car on turning as well. Was that recently? I've not been paying attention. I've lost the will to live, if I'm being truthful. I've just, ever since we got taken out lap 1, I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. This race is just whatever. Oh, this car does not like taking any form of bump. What do we need? 8, roughly. That was recent, was it? Okay, cool, fine. Was that the Porsche or the Hyper through? It's probably the Hyper through Mags Beckett's, the one who decided that that's a really good place to pass traffic, is somewhere between Maggotts and Beckett's on the inside. Outside of Maggotts on the inside of Beckett's. Yeah, that really famous place where you overtake traffic. Left. Fucking pussy.
Time 2:06.08.
We get to speed in the pit lane for that, but I really couldn't give a toss. Oh dear. I did, Josh. Yeah, I did see that. I have not seen too much on it, but I did see it. It was announced. Yeah, looks pretty interesting. when you overtake the hyper around the outside into the pit lane and get a drive-through for speeding just so you can go fuck off. It's literally the reason. And drive-through. There it is. Nailed it. Fucking hell, how much track do you want, buddy? And they did it again. Alright, you managed to save it. No, it's dead. Wow, that's a big dead. I love breaking down the hangar straight. I've just been putting dribbler split. I must have been putting dribbler split. Like I honestly, am I playing Forza right now, or am I in, like, GT7 C lobbies? Have I accidentally loaded up a set of Corsa Competizione? What is going on? Like, what have I done? I must have... I've picked up something in the forest that has been left for the spirits or something, surely. I'm just going to defend against this fucking hypercar because fuck it, I don't care. You're all fucking morons. This is the dribbliest spit? Well, no, it fits. Dribbliest split I've been in a fucking long time. It feels like I'm back on Forza Motorsport multiplayer lobbies, I'm not gonna lie. Right, should we see if we actually manage to slow down in time? Not do an ollie and kill ourselves on that little nub in a wall there. There we go.
Lap 2:58.56.
I mean, we're not... I don't think we're keeping our green diamond after this race. I'm just putting that out there. Hey, I remember to slow down enough in the pit lane this time. Hey, this car's actually quite nice when I have some grip on the left. Who'd have thought? I gained a place going through a truck, did I? Of course I did. Someone obviously DC'd or something. We just speed running our way back down to Bronze 3, boys. We've been trying to get to Silver 2 for too long. The game's like, alright, no, back down to Bronze 3. You're not going up, we're going to send you back down again. Oh, here comes a hypercar leader. Hey, Stelios. Oh mate, this has been an absolute fustercluck of a race, this one. Absolute, just sheer carnage. just everywhere has been carnage. I suppose, but everyone in all the hypercars in this place must have a really dry mouth from out there dribbling. They cannot have any saliva in their mouth because they're such big dribblers. Oh yeah. So the car, the suspension was caused by a hypercar trying to overtake me in between Maggots and Beckett's on the outside of Maggots on the way to the inside of Beckett's. You know, on a GT3 where you're fully heavily loaded up and you're going to wash pretty much all the way out to the left-hand side. Yeah, he tried to sling it around the left. Is that kind of decision making that we've had this race? Fucking grade A prime decision making, this one. If decision making were cows or beef, they would have been removed from sale for fear of causing mad cow disease. That's the level of intelligence we're dealing with in this race. But on a lighter note, we're getting to grips with the Merc a bit more.
Lap 202.1.
202 race pace. With a slightly balked car. Not terribly bad. So we've had to, in this 40-minute race, we've actually had to pit for lefts because after lap 2, I think we're on 81% grip rear tyre, like rear left, because we've been spun out so much. One was my undoing because I didn't realise how much grip we lost on the first one, and the other time was just a hyper absolutely fucking sent it to make sure he wasn't held up for 0.8 of a second. Let's not do that again. Oh yeah, the grip's so much better. There's been another lol put on chat. Oh, what the fuck? I'm guessing someone has killed someone else. I'll throw a little early there. Like the difference in lap time between now and 2 minutes, like getting sub 2, is just skill issue. Like it's not the setup. It's just me not being able to figure out how to drive the car and carrying as much speed through the corners, that kind of thing. The car is doing what I wanted to do. It's just what I wanted to do is not drive quick enough. But I'm quite enjoying this. It doesn't like. The thing with the Merc, if you get it wrong and you hit one of the red sausage curbs, it really doesn't like it, so that's kind of the trade-off in it. But it's actually feeling quite nice right now. Apart from when you carry way too much speed through the end of the hanging straight. I can't remember the name of the corner. But. But the car is way more compliant than it was earlier on in this race, that's for sure. And we're looking to be relatively consistent in it as well, which is a reasonably big factor. Because part of the problem was with the Porsche, I would just have random moments reasonably regularly. So we're trying to minimise that. And I don't really, like, now we've actually got decent tyre grip cross axle, we actually seem to be doing okay in terms of consistency. Fuck it. Don't care, give it me. Wow, a hypercar who actually understood the situation. That's the guy who killed me lap 1 as well, ironically. I feel like I could do with a little bit more slip, to be honest. It's feeling a little bit too stable. Needs to come out wider through that bit. I'm hugging the corner too tight. Shame that lap didn't count. That'd have been a good one. It's around a 201 something. That's better. That's a better line. Much better. 2017. Okay.
1.71.
That's close to PB in terms of race pace. I've got another lap, haven't I? Fucking idiot. Lel. What do you think is the last lap? Ah dear. Well, that's getting clipped. Not really a big whoopsie. We're guaranteed the last place. The guy behind me's been lapped again, so it's just more mileage, I guess. Yeah, they've been a whole extra breed, these hypers. I did see your message there, Mark. I will read it at some point, it's just very wordy. It's part of what I was going to do is, oh yeah, I'll read that message now across the line. Oh wait, I've got another lap to do. So, what do we think the odds are that when we come out of here it's going to say congratulations, you're now a trusted driver or a good driver, whatever it is, whatever the blue badge is. I think it's pretty high. Oh, just give me the fucking penalty. Stop pissing around. Thank you. Oh dear. Alright, let's get out of this one quick, load up the next one. It's not coming up saying it immediately. We're going to be losing a lot more ranking again. There we go. We were up here 2 races ago. Oh dear. One day we'll catch a break. Right. Let's try the Lexus this time. Need to download a quick setup for it. Oh. Purple off sector was because it went off. Yeah, it's that weird bug if you go off and then you get a purple off sector. 8 GT3s. Okay, lovely. Oh, this is going to be fun. Hey, there's Alex. Yeah, I mean, they're all going to take different stuff from the Porsche. The Porsche, you basically need to slip everywhere, and that's the bit I'm not 100% comfortable with doing, so I'm trying to find something that's a bit more... I mean, the Lexus is famously very easy to drive and very compliant right now, so... I mean, I've done quicker in that than we did in the Porsche yesterday before we got killed. Aston seems to be up there, so does Lexus. Porsche's obviously quick. Nah, it wasn't you, mate. It was literally, there was so many just bad hypercar drivers in that race. It was ridiculous. Alright, join. We need to load up, go. Setups. Browse, we want Lexus. Or Lexus 4 Silverstone. That one. Still. Dee. So apparently on the Go Fast app, I am leaderboard number 9 with a 2016. Who'd have thought? Leaderboard then also says I'm number 36, so I believe it's lying. Maybe I'm ninth. Maybe it meant I'm the 9th in the Merc. Who knows? Who knows? Honestly, I'm just surprised we kept our green diamond that race. I'm not gonna lie. Right, ghost up. We would generally want number. So 2 is that one. Qualifying esports number 2 load. Man, what is this with like 0 slip angle stuff? Oh yeah, we got bullied that race, like properly bullied. That looks fine. Oh dear. Right, fingers crossed we might actually get a good race. If not, my next drink is going to need to be something stronger than a cider, I'll tell you that. Okay, well, higher wing than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it's just fuel ratio. That's all we wanted to adjust. Whee! Do some fat skids to keep Ollie happy. Definitely don't spin it in the pit lane. Oh god. Don't cross the white line. Well, the main issue is the main thing is going to be trying to keep this thing in a straight line with the 0 slip angle that it has in terms of TC, which should be interesting. Oh, hello, understeer, my old friend. Yeah, I suppose you feel like you're a bit more in the struggle with the Lexus because it's a thick old boy. When it first came out, I did not like it at all. It was very heavy. I just felt incredibly heavy to drive. But I've made it a bit better now. It was really good on the brakes in the last patch. I remember that. It wasn't very good in a straight line, but it was very quick on the brakes. I mean, my immediate thoughts are at the moment I'm preferring the Merc, but that might be because I've just done 20 laps back to back in Merc, you know? It doesn't. I didn't have to fight as much understeer. But again, we're not fully warmed up yet, so pinch of salt. Not recently, but from what I hear, it's quick in quali and then just gets slower as the race goes on. Which is kind of the opposite of what I need. I'm fine being slower in quali versus having a better race car. Well, sure, that's only purple because someone else hasn't. Everyone else has gone wide 2-1, I'm guessing. Because that was not a good sector 1 by any stretch of the imagination. I'm going to have to put some slip back in on this. Yeah, this takes a lot more persuading to get into the corner. Like the Merc was much, even on the safe setup, was much more responsive on the front end. Even on a safe setup. Alright, one more go. I mean, it looks quick. We dropped a good few seconds there in that final sector. We still managed to get 204. But it does feel like it needs a bit more encouragement to actually do what I want it to do. Again, this could just be the esports setup, not me not using this esports setup as it is intended. When I put it to the safe setup for the race, we could find that it's a lot more compliant, but initial assessment says this is a bit more reluctant to do what I want it to do. I know the Lexus isn't a qualifying car either. I know this thing is an absolute behemoth to try and navigate around a track. It does not like qualifying particularly much. It much prefers being driven sort of 9/10 than 10/10 from what I understand. Two-minute flat by the Ferrari. We got one final run. Try and fix our issues. 2026, not terrible that. Finally got the actual nose to go where I wanted to go there. Next, if we're doing another one, it's going to be the Aston Martin. 296, I don't really get on with. Oh, that's horrible. We've got a track cut in the morning anyway. We'll play it out, see what happens. too slow through there. No, okay, never mind. But yeah, not holding too much judgment because this is a esport fucking knife edge quality setup. So let's put on the safe race setup. Still saying 0 slip angle. I don't like 0 slip angle. Do something like that. Yeah, it's very torquey from what I understand as well, so it's can be like quite easy to leap. Just have another click just to be on the safe side.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Not even morning. Okay. Alright, what do we need? We need 8 last time, didn't we? That's with 20 laps. Yeah, it's just having to relearn it, like with everything. Sat in it for 40 minutes. I mean that. I mean, of the two, I'm inclined with the Merc, but I've obviously got way more race experience on the Merc than I do with the Lexus. So,
Formation lap has started.
right, thoughts and prayers, boys. Yeah, from what I understand, the Ferrari's quick in qualifying, but doesn't half drop off pace in terms of like race pace. Yeah, we need a fucking podium after the races that we've had. That's for damn sure. Okay, we're way over in terms of fuel on the ratio. I have to adjust that before pit stop. Let's do this now while we're here. That stuff's not moving very quick. We'll double check as we go through the race though. I have a habit of being more thirsty as the race goes on. Alright, here we go boys. Hopefully this one will be a bit less hectic. Thoughts and prayers, hold on to your butts, here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Lots of drive-throughs, including for the McLaren being out of position. We hold on to P4. Yeah, the Lexus sniffing up the inside there, but he thought better of it. Alright, let's see how we are straight line speed in the Lexus. That's where I've always been a worry of it, it's just not quick enough. But we're getting on the Macca, that's good. Braking very early though. Oh, hello. That's interesting rejoins there for Hyper. More dead Hypers. What is going on? What have they put in the water? Oh, the Hypercar's made out of lead or something. Are they slowly getting poisoned? Wasn't really intending to do a move there, but okay. I guess he wasn't really fighting, he's already got a drive-through, I guess, so...
9-2-30.73.
You know, or drinking it, injecting it, something. I don't have got a fucking clue what they're doing with it, but I think they're just huffing paint. Lexus is definitely nowhere near as stable as the Merc, that's for sure. A couple of little minor correction moments that I've had to be on top of. It's quick, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't... Definitely not as compliant as the Merc. That's it, just move right over in front of me, mate. Yeah, that's really good. That's a really good way of making that corner. Right, dropped off a little bit off those guys in front. Let's try and claw that back a little bit. Yeah, free crayons, yeah, exactly, and also the now with extra flavour as well. All right, it's not liking that as much. That is for sure. At least not the way I'm driving it, anyway. She was twitchy there for sure. Could just be using a little bit too much braking force from what it was wanting. Could be a little bit too rear biased as well. It's got quite a heavy rear bias in the setup. So we could do bringing some of that forward maybe. Yeah, we were just in the Merc last time, Chad. So just retuning my way for something that's a little bit more on edge.
Lap
2:02.3 this early on though, that's good. I do have a habit of going into corners a bit too quick. Oh god, cut that a little bit much. Nah, another BMW. No, I did have a lot of bad habits in the BMW, to be fair. This is off. Horrible line. And so if you see the BMW, I mean the BMW is like the logical thing, but it's just it's really boring. Like, it's a good car, don't get me wrong. It's very safe to drive. It's very easy to be quick in. Like, I can get 201, like mid 201s in it relatively easy around here, but it's just really boring to drive. Yeah, a little bit better this one, Logan. Touch wood, obviously. 2018, we'll take that. Oh, get to fuck. Yeah, I need to figure out how to get... I'm going a bit too quick into Magus and Beckett's bikes, but the car's just... I can't move it. Yeah, I feel like I'm on pace, if not quicker than these guys in front, if I can stop messing up. I think we could actually be on for a dub. If I play my cards right here. Bit deep there, I had to grab first to try and get the nose back. Messed up there though. Yeah, if I get everything right, we should be doing sort of sub 2015s. And it's pretty consistent right now as well, which is again the main thing. Right. Our dodgy laps are like less than half a second off of our quick ones, you know. How you doing, Jeff? You're right. Hello, Alex. Mildly having to avoid Alex on the outside of very high speed chicane. Standard, you know. Oh, get to fuck, will you? Will you kindly fuck to off, and when you find it, keep offing the fuck somewhere else? Yeah, no, you're not right, Stylus. That's very on brand, that. It's very much a 3-horse race. Everyone else is getting dropped right now, which is good. The Macca's kind of coming back. He was a bit closer, I think. He's only 3 seconds off. Lexus has dropped to 4 seconds off. These two seem intent on fighting, which is good. Honestly, Mark, I felt more comfortable in the Merc, but again, I'm willing to put that down to just the fact I've driven it more than I have the Lexus. The Merc was definitely a much safer place to be. I definitely feel a bit more on edge here. I feel like I could probably be quicker because it's probably a quicker setup, but I also feel like I'd much prefer to do an hour-long race in the Merc than I would the Lexus, you know. At least right now, anyway. Oh, there they come. Sure, I don't really like that one. You coming through, lad. Don't need that apex either, buddy. Cheers. That's pretty good, that. Fez is off again. That's going to have to be a hefty slowdown, surely. Spooked BMW, hello. It's PT. How the Fez didn't got away with that, I have no idea. I mean, I'm learning to handle the Lexus, don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like I'm getting quicker in it. Oh, okay. Don't quite know where you're going. Well, that's P1, boys, for now. He says as he goes absolutely mega deep into T1 to pick up yet another penalty. Yeah, casual 2.5, 5 laps into the race, yeah, 8 laps into the race. Gee, oh my god. I'll just sit here then, shall I? Yeah, it's fine. We got loads, mate. We got loads. Don't worry about it. Can't take them home with you. I'm more worried about fucking hypers killing me. I'm not gonna lie. I can't have what happened to the BMW? Did he pit as well or something? Or has he just died? BMW dead? Anyone see what happened? I've only got the Macca behind me now. Did the BMW get hypered? It just feels a bit dicier through there than the Merc did. Can't quite get what the car wants me to do to keep it in balance and slow it down. Are you having a race like me there, Alex? Like I said, she just didn't feel 100% planted. Oh Christ, that was close. Yeah, there's an element of like it does one thing one time and like you feel like you got your head around it and then it just, oh, that's new. But I guess that's down to fuel like fuel burn off, tyre wear, track grip, that kind of thing. That's better. That's better. Better than we've done it in a while. Smack is quick though. I don't know if I'm going to have enough to get back in front of him. I'm tempted to a little bit of Lyco to save a lap. It might be a difference between getting back in front of this guy or not. Yeah, it's all the little stuff like managing all that stuff can really make a difference. And sometimes you go, oh my god, how are you rejoining? Oh, thank god you disappeared. I thought it was just going to get fucking broadsided by a Ferrari rejoining her. Because I think I've got to save like 0.2 of a lap, roughly, to get the jump on this guy. So like, all I've got to save is like this bit here. I feel like I should be able to do that just basically lifting at the end of the Hamilton straight and the Hangar straight, right? 0.2 is what I need.
That time was a 2:02.12.
Lap 8 was it? Okay. Then that's why I went down to 4th early there. Definitely sounding like you're having the race like I had last time, Alex, where everything just seems to keep going wrong. No, that was just a bad line. Never mind. I don't think even with the saving a lap now it's going to make any difference. We lost all the time we would have saved. I think we're going to risk it and just try for an extra lap and see what happens. Oh, another dead hypercar. You should have been here for the first one, like we had a fucking awful one. We're going for it. We're going to make the extra lap.
That time was a 2:03.04.
So what do I need? End of I need 7 laps, don't I? He's probably annoyed by that. I couldn't give a toss. Someone check my maths. It's 7 laps, right? Because we're going from the beginning of 14, well, end of 13 to end of 20. Or is that 8 laps? No, I don't think so. I don't think we'll go to 21. We'll do 8 laps just to be on the safe side. I didn't see how much the guy fueled for. What's he done? 74. I mean, we're going way less than 74, so. We'll do 8. It's still way less than he put in, so. We should be good. I'd rather have 1 lap extra for a couple of. Like a second worth of fuel.
Lap 2:06.20.
Right, so we go. We should have this easy, right? This is fucked me. There he is. Beautiful. Right, we were definitely quicker than him at the end of the last stint as well, so we just got to Cool Runnings this and Field of Rhythm, Field of Rhyme. I love a desperate lunge from a hypercut. Getting the cut back on him. Oh, look at Alex being an absolute Chad. Right, Alex, if you can hold up that marker for me, that'd be great. Not quite sure what this hyper's doing. Leaving him space because he's probably going to do that. Okay. Right. We need to start being a bit quicker now.
Lap 2:45.22.
Oh, that's not ideal. That's not being quicker, is it? Oh my god. Did I get that corner so fucking wrong? He just cut like half a second. Must have done that corner so fucking wrong. Alex is not having a fun race. That is for sure. He's in the wars. Oh, back is dead. Professor's dead. Freebie. Thank you very much. F indeed, cool. F indeed.
Time 2:02.72.
Yeah, crying shame. Crying shame. I mean, it would probably gear it up to be quite an interesting, like, final couple of laps with the Macca, unfortunately. So as much as I'll gladly take the free win, it would have been quite nice to have a little battle for it, you know. I feel like he's quicker behind, because I was keeping on his ass. As soon as he got past, we were on him, so... Oh, no, bit quick. You say that, just not this race, mate. We'll get back there at some point, I'm sure. That's a really fucking clever move. That's real clever. Wow. You're so smart. Teach me your ways. Ooh. Bit bumpy. Don't overestimate me, Mark. There's still ways for me to ruin it. Don't worry. Even if we're in a battle, there would be ways I'd have fucked it up.
That time was a 2:02.33.
I'd quite like to get a fastest lap if we could. 2:18. I don't know. 2:15 I think was the fastest. Definitely not going to get it that way, are we? Jesus. I'm not sure what the dailies are this week in bronze. I'm not looked at them. Fuel should be okay. 4 and a bit. Yeah, we got plenty. Yeah, we got plenty. There's 3 of the line. I don't think it'll go to 21. I'll be very surprised if it does. I mean, we can like our a little bit if we're that close to doing it. We can like our a little bit. Le Mans bronze. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember why I don't do bronze lobbies now. We'll like our a little bit. If we're only 0.1 off a lap, then we'll get it just be on the safe side. Depends where the hypers end up. McLaren at Bahrain. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I don't. Yeah. That's why I don't do bronze lobbies.
Time 2:02.48.
I'm going to call you Kits because there's a lot of consonants happening before Kits. So welcome, Kits. How you doing, mate? But it's quite difficult to analyse your name while I'm doing nearly 200 mile an hour down the hangar straight. The only bit I could see that was even closer resembled a word was Kits at the end of your name. The rest of it looked like a jumbling of consonants. And as we're not playing Countdown, I didn't know what I was doing with that. But welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the stream where we're about to sneak out a dub. A very, very rare dub at that. But we've also still got plenty of time to ruin it, so we're not going to count our chickens until we've sold them to KFC. I mean, hatched. Good exit. We're okay for VE, just in case we go to 21. We're good for your VE right now.
95.
I mean, yeah, you did say go Lexus, Mark. I did say right off the rip that we're doing the Lexus, the Merc, and the Aston. But if you want to give yourself some self-flagellation, you're welcome to it. Purple middle sector. We will take that. Yeah, well, Chad was saying earlier about the Ferrari. It's just not really been a car I've ever really interested in that much, to be honest. From right here, it's pretty good at qualifying. It does not drop off during the race in terms of pace, whereas the Lexus is kind of the opposite. It's a bit of a brute to get through qualifying. Oh, leader. That final lap, there we go. I mean, the fact we just got a lap there is basically cementing the fact we don't have another one. Got 2014, purple lap. I'll take that. So we wanted fastest lap, and then we pulled that one out from somewhere. Steady. Please don't send it here. Okay. Remember, this is the last lap and you're fucking miles away from anyone. I think the only reason he didn't send it there was he maybe saw I was a GT3 lead and didn't want to be the guy that kills the leader of GT3s, I think. Yeah, it's fair. I mean, that's a good thing about LMU is like there isn't really sort of a hard and fast rule as to what is the best unless you're like sweating out the alien levels, you know. A lot of it is driving the car that makes sense to you, both that you want to drive, and is also it's all like suits your driving style, you know. That's the dub, cheeky dub. That's how it done, and other words of that kind of self-flagellation. Woo! Oh. 2014 as well. We'll take that. God, my eye is itchy. We will take that. Right, well, if that isn't worth a like on the stream and a subscribe if you haven't already, I don't know what is, because that's about as good as it's going to get from here. If you're lurking and you haven't tickled the like button and you haven't tickled the subscribe button, surely the win is reason enough to give them a tickle. Yeah, let me just quickly sign up for the next one. What is the time? Just gonna finish. Am I awake enough to do another one? Not really, no. I think another one might be a bit of a push. Alright, yeah, let's go check the replay. We'll finish on looking the replay. I should probably go to bed because I want to get up early and do some bits on the shed in the morning where it's daylight before I go to work. So I probably should do that. Be sensible. Oh dear. Alright, Mark. Have a good one, mate. Oh. Oh, that's a good cider. Come on, hurry up and load. Right, so I don't know my feelings on that because I had to adjust a few bits to get that back how I liked it, and I forgot to save the setup as per usual. So I think it was adding a bit more forward bias on the brake and some slip angle lower in the other TC, I think, if I remember right. Right. Where's Alex? There he is. Let's do a chase. Oh dear. So, was it? Oh, it was the beginning of. It'd be the beginning of this one, wouldn't it? Yeah, sounds about right. So yeah, I think that's what we did. Oh dear, that's not ideal. What even happened there? Did you just like snag a brake? Or is that? I mean, did you change tyres? Did you change lefts or something? And then you've got an opportune moment with the Porsche. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh god. He was not long for this world, was he? Well, that's a time to cut to it, isn't it? He did a double barrel roll by the looks of it. Oh dear. I mean, if you're gonna kill someone, I guess like do it properly. And he stuck the landing. Parks it on the apex of Maggers and Beckers as well, just for good measure. Fair play. Oh, it's such a slightest a touch. Yeah, I mean, the rules as written, it's on you to rejoin safely, but I kind of feel like if it were me, I'd be in the middle of the track trying to avoid you joining. Like, you know, there is an element of self-preservation that this guy needs. Like, ultimately, it would fall, in terms of the stewards, onto you for an unsafe rejoin. However, I kind of feel like, but you did also drive into the bit of track that had him on it. Like, you had lots, all of the track bar, maybe 1.5 feet off to the left-hand side. I kind of feel like you probably could have used that. Yeah, I mean, point number one, Alex should have waited a second to rejoin. It's hard to judge the closing distance from this one from difference in speed, so I understand why you wouldn't have done it. Ultimately, it's on you to rejoin safely. However, Matey Boy can see you from all the way back here. You can see there's a car over on the grass. And from here, he can see that you're probably going to be coming back onto the track. So if I were him, I would be staying in the middle of the track, because you're not going to come in and go, like, well, I'm not saying you're not, but chances are you're probably not going to come from all the way over this side all the way into the middle of the track, because you want to be on the outside to follow the line anyway. So from here, definitely looks like you're going to fuck up. Here, I would definitely be turning left. Definitely would have turned left. Definitely would have turned left. Still not turned left. Just thought, fuck it, this is my line. There are many like it, but this is mine. It's just, yeah, like, just why, it just why would you get that close to someone who is quite clearly coming back on track, you know? It just doesn't make sense. As I say, ultimately, rules as written, it's on you to rejoin safely. However, this guy also has a diligence to himself to keep himself alive, and quite clearly is struggling with that second part. So, oh dear. Oh. Right, let's check the old stats. I bet we ain't gonna gain fuck all from that. Double arrow. That kind of sucks. Hey, Rodrigo got the triple arrow though. Where are we at now? We're back up the halfway, so we've gained one chunk from winning. All green bar one. What? Oh, in qualifying. Right. So all green, and we gain one chunk. What? LMU driver ranking leveling up, ladies and gentlemen. It makes perfect sense. I won the race, and it's like, yeah, but you know, you should have. Everyone else is a scrub, yo. Like there's there's 5 other Silver 1 guys, and I beat all of them. Oh, I've just seen how close fastest lap was. It was within like half the 500ths of a second. That's very close. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's another one here as well. Like another silver. Like the GT3 group was more silver than bronze, and I still gained fuck all rating from it. This game makes no fucking sense. Absolutely no fucking sense. But we got another win. We'll take the dub. Better than some of the other stuff we've had recently, isn't it? So, can they complain? I'm assuming most of the people are in ELMS this week, right? Because that seemed like quite quiet. I know it's late. I know it's late / early, so. And there have been some the ELMS championship race, so most people who were going to be on have probably already been on and done it. But I guess this is probably where more people are. Okay, alright. Right, well, we're going to call it there, boys. Thank you very much for hanging out. I do appreciate it, as always. I may get another stream in this week. I don't know yet, but keep an eye on the channel and keep your notifications on in case we do. If I could just ask everyone, if you've been here for a bit and you haven't subscribed over on YouTube or followed on Twitch or anything like that, if you haven't pressed the like button, do please do all of those fun, funky things for me, as it does really help out this little old channel of mine. But yeah, that's going to be us for this evening, guys. Say maybe one more stream later on this week. I don't know yet. I'm going to work on fixing the shed so we have a studio shortly. But yeah, if it's not this weekend, I will see you back on Monday for more LMU. Have a good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever you should do, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.